want to talk to BTA?
Yeah, does he hold the same view as you?
I don't know. He doesn't talk
think-
abortional.
I thought you were a sentiocentrist.
Yeah, I think causal obligation is dog shit, though.
Okay, well then I can just run flow. What's your position?
What's my position? On, like, what do you mean, on flow?
Oh, an abortion.
Yeah, it's going to be sentiocentric. I don't care if something has... I don't deem it morally valuable if it doesn't have sentience. I don't know what it means to... It's a rock to me, essentially, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with like the coma baby circumstance?
Yeah, where it wakes up like 0.3 milliseconds, whatever, or something. Like it wakes up, it gains sentience in like 0.3 milliseconds.
No, I mean so like there's a child born into a state of a coma, right? It's gonna be sentient in like 24 hours. Did we do something wrong by unaliving it in those 24 hours?
We wouldn't do something wrong, right? I don't think you would do anything
No?
wrong.
What if it's
No,
gonna
because,
wake up
I mean-
in wait, what if it's gonna be like sentient in 5 minutes?
It's going to be sentient in 5 months.
Minutes.
In 5 minutes. I mean, we can literally just keep reducing this down to like 0.5. I do not care.
Okay.
I don't care. Like, even if it's unintuitive, like under pain of contradiction, I'm not doing that.
What
like-
if it's gonna experience infinite happiness? Like it cannot feel sad. It's just gonna have like all future valuable experience. All valuable experiences. Just all happiness. Did we do something wrong by killing it?
Not really. I mean, I don't like, it doesn't have sentience. It doesn't have the thing I value. So it's like,
Do you only care about current sentience?
do I care about only current sentience?
Yeah.
In majority of cases, yeah. Unless it's like some extreme hypothetical case, then like probably still a little bit.
Okay. If I go under anesthesia, right, and I'm not sentient, and somebody unalives me, did they do something wrong?
Yeah, you have the necessary brain conditions to deploy a future experience.
Okay, then it's not about sentience. It's just about the brain parts.
No. Did I say
Wait,
that
I have
or
what? You said? Did you not say that I have the parts to deploy sentience?
Yeah, I said you have the parts to deploy the conscious experience, which therefore you would most likely have the experience, right? When they come together and they make this amalgamation of brain patterns and all these neurons firing off, they're most likely going to be able to deploy a conscious experience. So when you
give me
said the
some
words,
examples of these parts?
yeah, you're going to have your frontal lobe, you're going to have your hypothalamus, you're going to have your hippocampus, you're going to have your brain stem, you're going to have all these other parts that are going to be like coming together, right?
Okay.
Yeah. I just gave
Okay.
you 3.
Okay, so then it's not just sentience, but regardless, I mean, what if
What?
I?
What?
Yeah, then
I'm
you
equating
don't-
sentience with brain structures. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I've
but you don't.
clarified
Okay,
this.
you don't care about the actual subjective experience. You care about the brain parts also.
Yeah, it's going to be in conjunction because I don't know what it means to have sentience without the brain parts. If you tell me, okay.
Yeah, but you can be not sentient and still have the brain parts, obviously. Okay, can I just ask you a question?
What? Can you give me an example where you have the necessary brain parts, right? And they're functioning correctly, right? Like correctly, and you don't have sentience. Give me one instance where
if
that's
you're
occurring.
if you're under anesthesia, if you're one of the is it 1 in 4 people who are in a coma and not experiencing, not dreaming? If I'm asleep and I'm not dreaming, if I'm like knocked unconscious, there's many examples, right, where I can have these brain parts and not be experiencing.
They're not when you're saying experiencing. We should have clarified this. What do you take an experience to be?
An experience, yeah, this is a really tricky thing to define, but I mean, like, I'm just gonna say like awareness, right?
So those people, okay. So when their brain lights up, when they get touched, right? They are having an experience, right?
No, they're not.
So you think a coma patient, when they receive an input on their hand from a family member, you think that their brain structure doesn't light up in a single way. You think that's what occurred?
I don't think that's I don't think that's indicative of sentience, right? Like, I think
Wait, you said experience though. We need to
I
get
don't think
super
they're
clear.
experiencing.
You don't think they're experiencing? Wait, hold on, wait.
Yeah. They're
What do
not
you take?
aware.
What do you mean by aware? Do you mean reacting to some kind of stimuli?
No, that's not what I'm taking the word to be. Actually,
What do you
that's
mean
quite the
awareness
opposite.
then?
Okay, what do I mean by aware? Hold on, can I like go grab a definition?
Well, I mean, you're arguing with me, and then you're saying like, "Oh, that's not what I mean. I don't know what I mean," and then like you're having to go grab a definition. It's fine. I'm just saying like this, like trying to, I don't know, like kind of back me into a corner. Weird shit.
Hey, this
It's
is
kind of
good. Okay,
strange when
yeah.
you don't have a definition, right? It's just kind of
Well, yeah,
weird.
I mean, it's pretty hard to like define complex things on the spot. But yeah, I'm just gonna say it's gonna be like a perception of like a situation, right?
Yeah, yeah. What are going to be like some conditions about perception? Because I take
What do you
perception
mean?
to have like some kind of like, I don't know, sensory experience. Like you're going to experience, or you're going to have some kind of situation where your senses are able to interpret some kind of sense datum, right? That's what I'm going to take sensory to mean. Does that make sense?
You think they're reacting to? Wait, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Yeah, I think that the coma patient, because I said their family member is touching their hand and their brain structure is lighting up, right?
Yeah, that's not
Interpreting,
indicative of an experience.
then what does,
Yeah,
okay, then,
if I tickle a plant and it like moves or like reacts to that in some way, yeah, like that doesn't mean it's experiencing, right? It's just having like a reaction.
yeah, but they have the necessary brain structures. And you
Yeah,
said that
again, it's not an
perception
experience.
is going to be defined as, can you repeat it again?
I didn't define perception. That was my definition of aware.
Oh, so your definition of aware. Okay. So experiencing through senses.
Experiencing through senses. I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay, so so sentience is going to be in conjunction with awareness, right? It's going to be experiencing through the senses, right? So when we reduce this down, not reduce this, sorry, blunder. Whenever we go with this and we say experiencing through the senses, and I say their family member is touching their hand and it is lighting up the neurons in their brain
What does it mean
that
they're
react
aware?
to, but you
Again,
just said awareness is going to be defined as having a sensory experience,
yeah, that you're
right?
aware of, dude. Like, not just having a sensory experience,
No, you didn't
period.
say in conjunction with being aware of the sensory
I thought
experience.
that, I'm sorry, I thought that went without saying. That's honestly my
No,
bad. But yeah.
yes, I
Okay,
should have, okay. So
yeah.
it's going to be that they have to be aware. Okay. So they have to be aware of their senses in order to have a sensory experience?
They have to be they have to be aware of their senses to have, I mean, like, when you say aware here, I think it means like they have to understand their senses, and I don't really take that to be the case. I mean, like, yeah, like I was just sign off on that, I think. I don't know.
I,
This just feels so like tangential to the conversation.
wait. Hold on, wait. Hold on. You think that us defining the terminology of awareness is tangential to a conversation about the sentiocentric position?
No, not necessarily that in particular. I mean, like we're just saying these, like all of my definitions down to the point where I genuinely am just like struggling to
Well, no, it's not.
provide a
That's not the
coherent
point.
definition. But yeah, no, I
I'm not trying to
understand.
play a reduction game. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to
no, I
understand what you're
understand.
saying.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Can I ask you a question about your view?
Sure.
Yeah. So, let's say I'm riding my motorbike, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going really, really, really fast, and I crash. And my brain parts, they get a little bit jumbled up, right? They're not functioning. And
Yes.
I can get a surgery, and I'll be like fine. Like I'll just go like right back to normal, and I'll have like my future valuable experiences again. But my brain parts are not functioning, right? I need the surgery for that. Do you think that you're like morally obligated, or do you think you'd be doing something morally wrong by not giving me the surgery?
Yeah. So if the structures inside of your mind, brain, whatever, brain, are not functioning correctly, and do I have a moral
Well,
obligation
not
to
you
bring you back to
specifically.
sentient? No. Do we as humans have a moral obligation to bring you back to a sentient experience.
Yeah, like, would you be doing something wrong if, like, you looked at me and were like, well, she's not sentient, so we're just gonna let her, like, die and just be like a vegetable, basically?
I mean, like, I don't really. I mean, Nick, you like if you're okay. If all of the brain structures are they like completely destroyed? Like, what's the?
Yeah,
Because we need to get
but it can
specific.
be fixed. It can be fixed in like 5 minutes of surgery.
So okay. So all of them can be fixed in 5 minutes. Do I have a moral obligation? I mean, I don't think unless it's your wish for you to be brought back in the case of like some kind of experience like that. I don't think I have an obligation to bring you to fruition at all. I don't think I have an obligation.
Do you think you'd be doing something morally wrong, or do you think that like if the paramedics looked at me and were like, well, she's not sentient and also her brain isn't working. We can fix her in 5 minutes, but we're not going to just because she's not sentient and her brain isn't functioning. Like, do you think that that'd be wrong?
It would just be indexed to like the agent and like their preference. If they want to be brought back, then yeah, I guess that would be the right thing to do to uphold their wishes, right?
It's a contradiction.
But I didn't say there was a contradiction in your view. I never said it was like logically
I
impossible.
said that's a contradiction. I'm saying that you just contradicted yourself.
How?
Yeah, because you said that what you value, right? What makes an entity worthy of moral consideration is going to be sentience and then like a functioning brain thing. And you're signing off on the fact that like outside of this, you're still like it's still optimal for you to revive me, right?
No. I said it would be optimal if the agent that this event occurred to were to want this to happen. Let's say they sign like a DNR or something.
Do you not think you should just apply like a precautionary stance?
No.
Like, well, no? Okay. I think that's the reductio.
How is that a reductio?
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're saying that if I get into a motorcycle accident and I'm no longer sentient, but I can be fixed in 5 minutes, like, you're not, like, there's no moral obligation to revive me. Yeah, I think that's going to be, like, absurd to, like, any rational individual. But,
I just don't
like,
see it to be absurd.
Yeah, I mean, like, what if we have, like, a newborn, right, and they, like, contract some virus and it, like, fucks up their, like, their brain structure, right? It just eats at it a little bit. Again, it can be fixed in, like, 5 minutes. Obviously, like, do you take it to be the case that, like, a newborn has, like, desires or interests?
Do I think that so they're out of the womb?
Mm-hmm.
So then it's no longer an abortion.
I said a newborn.
Yeah.
We're not talking about abortion. I'm giving you another case.
You asked me my stance on like it's like A, B, and I said
I'm investigating your worldview, dude. I'm just okay. Right. This is the case, right? Wait, do you take it to be the case that newborns have desires?
Yeah, you define desire for me.
Interest.
Like do they have like an interest?
Yeah, specifically to keep living.
Yeah, I think every biological organism like also does, but then every
one. Do they have a morally relevant one?
A morally relevant desire to keep living?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means.
Yeah, like would it be like do you think like by unaliving a newborn, do you think that that's going to be wrong because you'd be contradicting their desire to life?
I mean, like unaliving them? Yeah, I mean, I guess I would.
That's just gonna be because they like have a desire to keep living.
It's gonna be because they have a desire, and they also currently have like sentience. So they already have the thing that I morally value. Like, so they like.
Okay, can you like?
I'm just.
Yeah, could you provide that
organism has the desire to
a newborn.
Okay, cool. So you want me to provide you with the argument that a newborn has the desire to live and keep breathing?
Yeah.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not dodging you. No, I'm not dodging you.
It sounds like you're about to.
I'm telling you, I'm not about to dodge you. I don't dodge.
So can you answer?
Yeah. The answer. What do you want it formalized?
Yes, please.
You want me to formalize an argument? Okay. Since we're cool, you know what? I will formalize it. You know what? I will. And since we're going to be, because I know you don't do this with anybody else, right? So that's really cool. So just wait.
Well, it's if you're offering a formalized argument, like it would, I mean, like you can give it informally.
There
I
was
don't know
no
what you're
offer.
crashing
There was no
at.
offer. There was no offer. I'm not crashing out. I asked you, do you want me to formalize it? And you said, yes, I want you to formalize it.
I said yes,
That would
please.
indicate, yes, please. You want me to formalize an argument? Cool. I'm just saying that, like, wait, hold on. Why do I have to formalize it in the first place? Because that's your desire, right? You want me to formalize it.
Well, I'm just okay. Let me just like preface this by saying, like, you don't have to, right? I mean, ideally, it would be ideal if you could, just that way I can track it a bit better. But if you want to give it informally, you can. But also, I have a sneaky feeling that you're about to beg the question, and I think when it's formalized, it's a bit easier to point out. But anyways, can you go ahead?
You think I'm going to beg the... Okay.
Yeah, I can feel it pending. I don't think you'll be able to substantiate this.
Okay. I got you. No worries. Just give me a second. Let me get my pen out. Let me get it, like, prepared.
BTA, were you by any chance, like, tutored, I guess, by, like, the Cal L?
Was I tutored by who?
The Cal L existentialist?
I don't know why you're bringing up him in this conversation.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think it's kind of sweet, because, like, I don't know, like, you seem to, like, reciprocate a lot of what he says. But it's interesting, because, like, I can...
What's with this meta?
What's
with the meta?
What the fuck do you think meta is, bro?
This is just tangential to the conversation. Why are
what
we
do you
talking
define
about
meta
this?
as being? Do you know what meta ethics
Not
are?
talking about not meta. When did I say meta ethics? Go ahead.
You said meta.
When did I
This
say
is so meta. That's short for meta ethics. Are you fucking? Oh my god.
Are you?
What? No,
You're probably gonna have to.
Rosella.
You're probably gonna have to. Wait, hold on. You're probably gonna have to drop me. Are you retarded? Like, are you actually retarded?
No,
or?
actually, don't.
Wait, what? You said stop
Okay,
the
hold
meta.
on. No, Rosella, when someone says meta, it's just like when you talk about the conversation instead of like the substance.
I always took that to be like meta ethics.
No, but it's okay. It's
Holy
okay.
shit.
Meta is a prefix.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm sorry. No, that's an easy... Okay, hear me out, dude. Hear me out. Okay, that's like an easy mistake to make. Because
That's
whenever
not an
like
easy
people
mistake
are
to
like...
make.
When people are like, oh, stop the meta, usually they're talking about like the nature of morality in the conversation. Okay,
They're
my
not.
bad. Sorry, I'm a bit... Okay, yeah, I am a bit of a retard, but... Okay, anyways. Yeah, can I have the argument, please?
Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Restate just really quickly. Restate what the whole Cal thing kind of fucked me up. Restate what the question was. You want me to give you the motivation that a newborn has the desire to live, right? You want me to give you the argument?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me write it down. P1.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, you're okay. I think Kiki has the most consistent pro-choice view up here.
Amen.
Well, I want to still investigate BTAs.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I was just saying. I was
Yeah.
just pointing out.
Yeah, maybe we can talk after.
Okay. So essentially, it's going to be the case that biological organisms are defined as organisms that like reproduce like cellularly, right? Right.
That's
So they're
not
going to
true.
reproduce. What do you take a biological organism to be?
I mean, like, yeah, like that's gonna be part of it, but there's 6
Yeah.
other characteristics that would define like a biological organism. A living
Yeah, I
organism.
didn't say like that was the complete thing. You kind of interrupted me there.
Why are you like crashing out?
I'm not crashing. Do you think that like staying the
Yeah,
same
like you're acting like I'm
tonality
being
of
so
voice?
annoying. I don't think I'm being annoying.
I think this is a self-report. I'm not saying that about you at all.
No, I'm just saying, like, I think that you're acting like that. I don't know. Right, anyways, can I have the argument? So
I've been trying to give the argument.
P1 is biological organisms reproduce.
Yeah, biological organisms are going to be defined as organisms that reproduce on a cellular level.
Uh-huh.
P2. Let me read the rest of it. P2. Let me get this claim squared away. All right. Cool. So P2, yeah. So P1.
Yeah, I already
Jesus
know
Christ.
P1. Can we get to P2?
Yeah. Just give me a moment. So P2 is going to be that organisms reproduce. P2, if biological organisms are are entities that want to reproduce, they will do, okay, if they are the entities that want to reproduce, then, right, it's going to be a conditional, then they will do the best things, or they will do actions that will lead them to reproduction and continued existence.
Do you understand that, like, you're gonna have to say that, like, a fucking bacteria has desires? Under this argument?
Yeah, and then the fetus would have desires.
Okay, are you okay with biting the bullet that a fucking, like, a flu... sorry, not a flu, sorry. Like, a fucking COVID bacteria... No, it's a virus, sorry. Okay, a fucking germ has desires?
Yeah, this will be like a category error though, right?
That's not a category error, dude. Under your under your definition of a biological organism, and you're saying that, like, because it reproduces, it has a desire, you're gonna have to say that they have desires, and then you're gonna have to say that plants have desires. Then you're gonna have to say that a blade of grass has a desire, and that's obviously gonna be really fucking unintuitive. So I reject that premise.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Blunder. I can see it. I'm too fucking
Oh wait,
tired.
you can see.
It's
Okay,
just a quick question, because I thought that